Many people are ready to get out of the house and enjoy a meal they don't have to prepare, maybe even get a little fancy with it. Joining us to share how they're setting the bar for a safe, fine dining experience is Allora's Elizabeth Rose Mandalou. Welcome to the show, Elizabeth Rose.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about Allora Restaurant.
So Allora is modern Italian with a focus on seafood. As we recently reopened, we modified our concept a little bit. So it's a progressive pre-feed dining experience now.
Oh, well, that sounds delicious.
3 choices. Yeah. We had to find, we had to modify the way we do business to make sure that, taking a less is more approach with how many guests that we have in the restaurant and the kind of service that we can provide.
That's good to hear.
So
you guys have been anxious to get back to business. You still want to give guests that fine dining experience. What types of things have you had to do to open back up?
Well, we needed to make sure that we were, of course, following protocol with social distancing and making sure the tables were spaced apart. We wanted to make sure that we were using single-use menus, UV lights where we can to assist in the disinfecting of the restaurant and the wine glasses. So just little things that we've done, little changes. But the good news is that most quality restaurants, especially in Sacramento, really, abide by those standards anyway. But we just had to fine tune and make sure that we were able to space people apart. We have these really beautiful room dividers that we set up too, that were made by a gentleman named Cedric Gauss with Bearcrafted. So he put up these beautiful room dividers. So now we can actually not only separate the guests about 8 feet apart, but we have these room dividers as well.
Well, those look really nice. I mean, it fits pretty well in with the existing decor. Talk about, you said you did the room dividers. What about other challenges? What have been the big challenges to create this kind of new normal that still encompasses the fine dining experience?
Well, we were going on our 3rd year, booming before all of this happened. So, we have, like I said, had to change our concept a bit. Which, was the challenge because we have a reputation already and we have our clientele already. And having to modify, we sort of risk alienating some of our guests because of the new modified concept. But it's been very successful so far. We're hoping that we can, keep pushing through like most other restaurants during this time.
Well, that's good to hear. We definitely want you to stay. Talk about some of the other changes that have come to the menu. You said you're doing single-use menu. Is there anything else that's different?
Yes. I think really just the concept before. Allora was an a la carte restaurant before where you could come, we would have dollar oysters on Tuesday. We've had to modify. Restaurants before were about numbers, guests in, guests out, and that's not the approach that my partner and I wanted to take with this restaurant anymore. People are looking for a place where they can come and relax, maybe escape reality. And although my staff are wearing masks and gloves and, you're away from other guests in the restaurant, it really is the most intimate way to dine. And making sure that every guest in the restaurant is, someone who's going to take their time and really focus on this being an experience, not just a place to crush some oysters and bubbly wine, as much as I love doing that. Maybe again someday, but not right now.
Well, I love that idea of kind of staying local, but still kind of getting away from reality right now and enjoying some good food. Now, part of your commitment to the community has included, involvement with many charities. Can you talk about that?
Sure, yeah. We initially started fundraising in-house with a program called Buy a Meal, Give a Meal, where guests, so hopefully a lot of the people watching today were some of the donors. We worked with a local church to match donations, and that's the Table UMC Church here in East Sacramento. And they matched our donations. We were able to feed seniors and LGBTQ youth and kind of younger homeless populations in Sacramento. That grew into working with Patrick Mulvaney and Clay Nutting, with Mulvaney's in Cannon and Camden Spitlarter and Ben Shoyaki, in Sacramento with Family Meal, fundraising with those restaurants, and then again feeding seniors and Sacramentans in need. And then the governor, of course, was inspired, and the governor started Great Plates Delivered, which is a program that we were also a part of, but also gave some other Sacramento restaurants the opportunity to participate as well. But a lot of it was fundraising and, driving food boxes around and putting our team to work, keeping them busy during this time. So it's been great. It feels good that we're in a position to help out our community, as well as, try to get our business up and running again.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I don't want to let you go without mentioning that you guys are award-winning. Allora received a Wine Spectator Award. Can you tell us what that means?
Sure, yeah. So Wine Spectator does the restaurant awards, and so there's an award of excellence, best award of excellence, and the grand award. Only 100 or so restaurants in the United States get the grand award, but we upgraded our award this year to the best award of excellence. So we're very happy, considering we focus on Italian and Greek varieties, something that's a little unique to Sacramento.
That's amazing, and congratulations on being able to reopen. I'm going to have to get down there and check out Allora for myself. Elizabeth Rose Mandalou with Allora Restaurant. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you soon.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.